Hey, this is Frank from Max Digital, and I wanted to make this video because I see a great opportunity for you to take market share from your top online competitor. This is an absolutely free attack plan that I do to help small businesses. There's no obligation to purchase anything from me. I send these out because some business owners see the value of the information provided, but are just too busy to implement the ideas themselves. However, you are free to take this free attack plan and implement the strategies as you wish. So let's jump right into it. So if I do a Google search for plumbers in Raleigh, North Carolina, this is the search results page that comes up. I think we can all agree that 90% of the people don't ever click to page 2 when they're shopping for a service. So it's important to have your business popping up on one or more of the 3 sections of page 1. So now let me show you 3 things that will set your company above your competition. First thing you can do is strengthen your Google business profile, becoming one of these 3 or 4 businesses that show up in the second section of the Google search results page, known as the Google Map Pack. To be one of the few businesses listed, in addition to making sure that your profile is fully optimized, you will need to look and see how many online directories your competitors are listed in, and make sure that you beat that number by roughly 100 or so listings. We use an online tool called Whitespark that scours the internet and identifies how many directories each business is registered with. There are literally thousands of directories you can register your business with, including yellowpages.com, Yelp, the BBB, and Angie's List, just to name a few. Many of these directories are free to get listed with. It's just a matter of taking the time to enter in all your business information. That brings me to the third and final section of the results page, known as the organic listings. And once you get past these directories, Angie's List and Yelp.com, you start to see actual business websites showing up here. Midtown Plumbing is the #1 ranked plumbing website for the Raleigh area. So Google's ranking for this section is purely based on the strength of your website. Google ranks based on both content and backlinks. So the second tip I wanted to mention has to do with content. So if I scroll over to your website, I can see some good content, some good pictures. Saw some automation up top. You have to click the call button, which is great. I use a tool called SEO Quake to analyze the analytics of your site. And when I scroll down, I can see that you have a total number of words of 547. Usually you need at least 1,500 words to be optimized with Google or to be considered an authoritative site. So you guys have less than that. But the good news is that your competitor, the #1 site in Raleigh, Midtown Plumbing, has, when you look at their back-end analytics, they also have less than the 1,500 words. So it's very beatable to build up your site to be considered an expert in this market. The other important piece of content is that it be dense with local buyer intent keywords, the words people are actually frequently typing into the Google search bar. The more these keywords are mentioned in your content, the more relevant Google will see your site to the searched phrase. So we use a tool called Ahrefs, again, to look at some of the statistics and analytics of your site. And I can see that you are currently ranking for 86 keywords. So if I click into that, the site will show me exactly what keyword phrases you're ranking for. So I can see here that you're ranking for when somebody Googles your specific company. And I can see that you do have some good local buyer intent keywords down here for the Cary area. I don't know if you service the Raleigh area. If you do, and that's where you're looking to rank, you would just want to build in similar keyword phrases, including the Raleigh city, into those phrases and into your content. And so I wanted to show you just by comparison. Midtown Plumbing is ranking for 304 keywords, and you can see that their local buyer intent keywords include the Raleigh city. So the Raleigh city, you can see they're ranking in the top 5 for each of these keyword phrases, and you can see the search volume for each month for each of these keyword phrases. So there's literally thousands of people looking for plumbers in Raleigh every month. So that's an area you're looking to expand. These are some of the keyword phrases you need to build into your content. But if you're sticking with Carrie, then you've got the right keyword phrases. It's just a matter of beefing up your content. And then the last tip that I wanted to show you has to do with backlinks. And backlinks are merely just links from other websites over to yours. They act as an endorsement by your site of that other site. These backlinks give power to your site because these endorsements tell Google that your site can be trusted. The goal is to have more backlinks than your competitor, but the quality of your backlinks also matter. The more relevant the site that your links come from, the greater strength it lends to your power in Google's rankings. For example, if you had a link from a pizza restaurant site, that would not be as relevant as if you had a link from a plumbing blog site. So when I look at your backlinks, I see you have 225 coming from 60 referring domains. Here's your backlinks. And your competitor has 733. See, this is Midtown Plumbing. They have 733 backlinks from 60 referring domains. So to outrank them, you're going to need to add more backlinks. And we can go and we can see which of their backlinks. We can click into these and see which of their backlinks are producing the most power, and we can just go and replicate that on your site. So in closing, we discussed your Google business profile and how you want to register your business with as many online directories as possible so that you can get into the Google Map Pack, the second section of the results page. We also talked about content and how you want to have at least 1,500 words to be considered an expert by Google, as well as targeting the local buyer intent keywords as much as possible within that content. Again, you have good local buyer intent keywords for Carrie. If you wanted to rank in the Raleigh area as well, they would be keyword phrases that you would want to add to your content. And then lastly, we talked about backlinks and how you want to have as many relevant sites pointing to you guys to show Google that you are an authority. So you want to have more backlinks than your competitors have. And if you implement these strategies, you can be number one across Google for any service you provide and any location that you provide those services in. So again, you can either take this information and implement the strategies on your own, which I'm totally cool with. However, if you want the most effective route and want to save yourself the time, you can reply to my email and we'll set up a time to discuss in more detail. I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks.